your Instagram is not getting you laid or getting you paid, you are using it wrong. Now, a lot of guys message me, they ask me how to set up a decent Instagram account. I've set up a decent one myself. It is one of the best tools you have in your arsenal for making money. It's an absolute cash cow once you know how to use it. It's great for networking and it will get you laid. If you are cold approaching, it is your business card. It is what you are showing a girl. If you are DMing online, you absolutely have to have it dialed in. So boys, without further ado, I look forward to teaching you in this G's Guide to Instagram. Welcome back, boys. It's a pleasure to be back on your screens, and I'm really looking forward to taking you through today's presentation. Now, I used to be bad at Instagram, the same as everyone else when you start. I used to not be great. I didn't have a lot of followers. I made all the mistakes in the book. I had a terrible account. I didn't make any money on Instagram, and I didn't really get girls through Instagram, but I was getting girls anyway, so it didn't really matter. But it's a great tool, and I want to teach you boys how to use it properly. A lot of guys message me saying, how do I set up a decent Instagram? This is the Instagram fail-safe formula. I'm just going to teach it to you now. Sit down, get your popcorn out, get your beef jerky out, have a drink of milk, have some raw milk, have some eggs, get some sunlight, and enjoy the video. Instagram is now your business card. So who are you? Can you be trusted? Are you a decent person? Do you have any social proof? If it's a girl looking, does this guy look creepy? Does he look weird? Can I trust him? Do I want to spend money with this guy? Do I want to buy his courses? So on and so forth. So Instagram is very, very important. And also, if you're a person that is reaching out to others, for example, I get a lot of video editors, people wanting to do funnels for me, all that sort of stuff. But so many of them have terrible Instagrams, they don't get a second look. You have to have a decent Instagram in this day and age to even get looked at, especially if you're cold approaching, especially if you're reaching out for work and networking. So it's absolutely essential, boys. I'm going to start off with what you don't do. Okay, because this is nice and easy. If you're getting any of these wrong, this is number one. Get your phone out, go on Instagram, correct these as we go through the list. No profile picture and no pictures on your Instagram. It's awful. You're never getting anywhere with this account. This is a creeps account. This is someone that's just perving on people. If you have an account like this, get a profile picture up there where we can see who you are and it's good quality. Get your account off private. I don't know why people have private accounts. If you have a private account, I'm not going to follow you. I'm not going to do business with you. I'm not going to take a second look at your offer. I'm not going to do a thing because I can't see your account. I can't see who you are. You're private. You're hiding something. I don't like it, boys. So there you go. Two things right now. You're going to 10x your Instagram just doing them because at the moment you are turned off. Your Instagram is obsolete, not worth having. Over following. Classic example here, though on a smaller scale, but as this blows up, if he's following 3,300 people and he has 600 followers, it is the wrong dynamic. Follow the least amount of people possible, only people that are going to add to your life, a decent network, decent friends, hot girls, people that you like their content and it actually adds to your life. Everyone else, get rid of them. Posting pictures of you drunk, posting pictures of you doing drugs, bad quality pictures from 2004 of you playing the PlayStation, pictures of you in your pajamas, pictures of you at Christmas, pictures of you riding a donkey when you were free. You can that's all right actually. You could have that in there. That would be cool. But you get the idea. This is a business place. This is a place for getting chicks, making money and networking. If you've got stupid pictures of you with some, I don't know, a condom on your head or something, no one wants to do business with that guy. Okay? Unless you're a comedian and you're doing it in a funny way, that shouldn't be on there. Make a private account just for that stuff. A few of your friends, fine. But you need a main account with your main name and it needs to be locked down. So that's not what not to do. All right, boys? So a lot of the problems that you will have is, how do I take a decent picture? And how do I edit them? Because that's the main thing. You've got no one to take your pictures for you. You feel awkward on camera, blah, blah, blah. Excuses. Doesn't matter. I'm going to teach you how to do it. You need an iPhone. Boys, if you're not running on an iPhone, I don't know what you're doing. Save up your money. Get a part-time job, get an iPhone. I'm hoping the majority of you Gs have got iPhones. Get the latest one. It's a business tool. It's an investment. These things are content machines. The mics, the video, the camera. Look at what they shoot on portrait mode. It's a mode on iPhone. You've got to learn about that. Portrait mode. Look at that shot. But, again, it didn't come out that way. It came out like this, overexposed. So you have to learn how to edit. I'm going to give you a quick example of editing. Here we go. So we've got him overexposed. What we want to go down to is our pictures. First of all, we can autocorrect. We've already got a little bit better there. Then you want to go over to brightness. Bring it down. Always bring it down. It's going to maximize the tan. Saturation. If you're looking too red, put the saturation down, go more towards black and white. If you're looking pale and pasty, increase the saturation. Then you've got two very important buttons over here. Sharpness, a little bit of sharp. Definition, all the way. Definition all the way. That is what gives you the chiseled jawline. That is what sorts you out. That's what makes your gym pictures look good. That is the basics of editing on an iPhone. So now, if you have got an iPhone, you've taken a picture, you now know how to edit it. What I would recommend you do is you go out with your boys and you take some pictures you need to get over in the next slide. But for now, apps I use for editing, I use blank. I haven't actually put it in because I realise so many of you will watch it and download it and you'll try and get pictures exactly like mine, and I've got a very interesting style right now and I don't want to ruin it and I don't want everyone using it, and I very much like it. So I'll give you one of the apps I use, Facetune. Good for blurring stuff out. If you've got chicks in there, they don't want to be on camera, blur them out, take some of your spots off. You can sort yourself out on Facetune. Don't use it massively. You don't want to look over edited. I use it for a couple of big spots out of my face. I don't see an issue with that. You can take them off, looks better. But this one that I've blanked out, if you are in the gentleman's club that I run, and there's a link underneath if you want to inquire about joining, but we run a gentleman's club and business network. If you're in that network and I know you and you're one of the boys, drop me a DM in the Telegram and I'll tell you what it is. But for the rest of you, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. It's a secret. It's an industry secret. I love you, but I can't tell you. It's too good. It is too good, and you're all going to copy me, and then I'm not going to be unique anymore, and I'm going to be upset. So if you're in my groups, drop us a message. If you're in the gentleman's club, and I'll reply. If you're not, join the groups. If you're interested in that sort of stuff and you want to network with boys around the globe and become financially free, then it's probably a good idea for you. If you want to meet up with me and do cool stuff like paintballing and ATVs, then you might enjoy the gentleman's club. But otherwise, let's go on with the video. Candid shots. That should just say get candid shots. Shouldn't say girt. There's no girt about it. You don't want to be girting around. Get your mate to take them. Go out with your buddy and just say, look, we need to improve our Instagram, to be honest with you. Let's get dressed up in some decent clothes, get a haircut. Let's go out to some nice places, sit and have a drink somewhere nice with a nice view. Plenty of places in England you can do that. Go to the beach in England. All over the world, you can get this stuff done. Takes a day of effort. That's all it takes. A few different outfit changes. Get candid shots. You laughing. You having a good time, having a drink, having a cigar. Stuff like this. Don't do every single shot in front of the camera, and don't use selfies. That is unprofessional. You don't want that stuff on there. So there you go. Now I'm going to give you the list of pictures you need to acquire. Okay. The picture formula and the beauty of the carousel. So you see my high quality images, and I'm getting decent exposure on these. 2,000 likes, 1,600 likes on these pictures. My Instagram's very high engagement. A lot of people watch my stories, and I make a decent amount of money on Instagram as well. A lot of inquiries into my courses, Gentleman's Club, connecting, networking. Instagram is a huge money maker for me, and it should be for you as well in the future. Just an example here. These are some of the first few pics that come up on my account. Me riding a Harley Davidson, badass as fuck. I always use a carousel. What a carousel is when you post multiple pictures at once. So I'm always doing cool shit. I'm having fun. I'm seeing my boys. We're hanging out with guys from the Gentleman's Club. We're smoking cigars. We're going traveling around the world. So it's fun as fuck. So I'm always taking pictures. I want to post more than one at a time. So I give people like a catalogue, like, oh, this is what I've been up to. And you can put in some nice pictures. This is how I recommend you do a catalogue. One picture of you on your own. One picture of you with a group of friends. One picture that doesn't include you. Maybe it's you sitting at a table. Maybe there's a girl at the table. You blur her face. Just shows you've got a presence around women. Maybe you show one of a few girls getting changed in your house on their way out and you shoot in a nice classy style. That's the kind of stuff you want to be putting in the carousel. So for here, example, boom, here, me on the bike. Next one, chick on the bike. Why? Because chicks are always with me. So I'm always banging someone. And you need to give that essence as well if you want the Instagram of a G. But you don't want to explicitly say, you don't be holding hands with a girl. You don't be saying, oh yeah, this is my girlfriend, showing that off to the world. If you want to do that, you can. But if you're living the G's life, maybe that's not what you want to do. So that is what you do. You add in these subtle hints. You smoking cigars, you out being a weapon, shooting, it's only an airsoft gun, but shooting airsoft, having fun. So these are the ones that I recommend you get straight away. One pic of you smoking a cigar. Just smoke one cigar, please. Even if you don't like them or you don't think smoking's good, yeah, it's not. Just put a cigar in your mouth. You don't even have to light it. Just get one with a cigar round a nice table dressed up in a suit. It looks cool. One picture of you in the gym if you're a lifter. And if you're not a lifter, you should be because you need a good physique. One picture of you at a nice dinner table, decent carousel, couple nice artsy shots from around. One picture of you around women. So you're at a barbecue with a couple of friends and girls, or you're at a dinner with some girls, bang, pictures on there. Doesn't have to be you with naked girls in you. Don't have to be Dan Bilzerian. That's okay. One picture of you down the beach. Girls like the beach. People like us that have been travelling around. One picture of you doing adrenaline sport, something cool, riding a motorbike, riding an ATV, shooting BB guns, just something cool and adrenaline. And one picture of you with a woman. Directly with a woman would be ideal as well. If you've got a past girlfriend, leave a couple of those pictures up. It's all right if they're further down the feed. Or just get one with a couple of women sitting next to you, talking to a girl. It's always a good idea to have that on there. So that's essentially what you need. If you're not a creator or someone that uses your Instagram for business the way that I do, you don't have to continually do this. You can just have every single one of these done over a couple of days shoot, and then your Instagram's fine. It's set up in terms of pictures. They're edited well, they look good, and you've got an Instagram that's actually usable. So it's as easy as that. Step number 2, bio setup. Professional or funny. You can go for funny, but you've got to be careful if you're actually funny. Professional I like to go with. Says I'm a fitness trainer. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. You have to find out. CF Testosterone on YouTube, what I'm doing. 100% natural. Don't take steroids, even though I'm absolutely massive. I'm not that big, but I don't take any steroids, so that's good. And I run a global network, run a brotherhood. I run a gentleman's club because I believe in the modern gentleman. I believe we should be masculine men. I believe men have more fun together and we dominate more together and we have a better time when you've got brothers around you. So that very quickly explains who I am. It explains my brand, and it's not silly, and it has links here that will take you to my YouTube or my courses and various different bits and bobs. And that is how you run Instagram. You're driving that traffic to places and you're getting sales through it and you're getting connected through it and people know who you are. So figure out what you do, figure out what your business is, what's your angle, structure it like this or structure it similar. A funny one would be good as well. You can go very low key. You can go just a very short one if you want. If you're a funny sort of guy, a bit artsy, you can go for just a short one, short little quote or something. But I prefer to run it professional, get the links in there, make money online. That's the name of the game. No dumb shit, boys. No silly stuff in there. Don't tag your girl in there. Oh yeah, I'm dating Alyssa. Alyssa's my world forever. Boys, if you're doing that. If my brother's doing that, if I see that on my brother's Instagram again, you know who you are. I have 2 younger brothers, and I'm pretty sure last time I saw one of them, he had his girlfriend on his Instagram bio. Boy's going to be getting slapped upside the head in a minute. Don't do it. You know who you are. Get it off there if you're watching this, brother. I'll be calling you later. Don't tag your girl. No dumb shit, alright? On to the next one. Stories. Changed the game for me. Turned me into a content creator. Led me to YouTube. Changed my life. Stories are incredible. You need to do them daily. You need to just get used to doing a few stories every day. Keep people watching your movie. Keep people watching your TV show. Getting invested in you as a person, in your brand. Just show what you're doing. A little bit of you in the morning, a little bit of talking to Cam if you've got something interesting to say. What book are you reading? What music are you listening to at the moment? Do a Q&A, see if people ask you some questions. You're going out for a drive, you see a nice scenery, take a picture. You're at dinner with a girl, take a picture. Boom. You should be doing 4 or 5, 6 stories a day, every single day. And the reason why, people are going to start watching that. They're going to start to like you, or they're not going to follow you anymore. They're either going to like you or they're not. And if they're watching your stories every day, they're going to start to like you and understand you. You can also use the archive. All that stuff gets saved by Instagram. So if you ever want to go back, see what you did in a certain day, it can be very helpful. Then you learn to promote, not prompt. That's bad spelling for me again. You learn to promote through them. Then you can start to do offers. You can add links to your products. So once you've got a large following, you've got 10,000 people watching your stories every day. Boom, you put out an offer and it's an incredibly great platform. It's kind of like an email list, essentially, when you've got people bought into your stories and they click and they go through to your landing page and you convert them. So it's very, very good. Also a very good dating tool and a bit of a game tool. If you are dating multiple women, you can strategically use it to make people jealous or unaware of where you are or what you're doing. Are you at work or are you at dinner with a different girl? Who are you with tonight? Who's at the table? You can create this air of mystery around your life. So stories are very important. I recommend you save them. So you can showcase to people the interesting stuff you've been doing when they first come to your profile. For example, you go on Global Network in my profile list and you will find a lot of information about the Gentlemen's Club that I run. So if you're new to the channel and you want to find out about that, you'll go through it, you'll check it, and then if it suits you and you think you're going to benefit massively from it, you'll click the link at some point, or you'll DM me and try and get more info. So that has a purpose and it stays on there forever. Q&As, people can go through and see every question I've answered on Instagram and they can hopefully get something from there. Close friends, if you're part of my close friends group, if you're in my groups and I've added you to my close friends, you're the only people that can view these. Stuff for the clan, Thailand, all that sort of stuff. So it's very, very helpful stories. On to the next one, Reels. Reels are a business tool. If you're not using it for business, you don't have to use Reels. But it's very good for growing a page. So for example, Reels should give social proof. So I do some of me on a podcast, me doing a bit of fighting, some interesting cold approach with Hamza, me training, this sort of stuff. Aesthetic stuff that people like to watch is easily shareable and it grows your account. If you are somebody that is just using it for the fun of it, just getting Instagram for a G and just chilling on it, not using it for any particular purpose, Reels aren't that important. If you're running a business, they're very important. Don't litter your page with them. The posts are nice on the page. You will have put effort into your posts. It will make you look good. You don't want to ruin it by then having a fuck ton of Reels with like pictures like this as your whole Instagram. That's not cool. So what you do is you can still post Reels to get new followers and get new exposure. You just put hide from grid and it takes off your profile grid, which is here, and it puts it here instead. So that's very, very helpful. Show some social proof in those, get some interesting Reels, do stuff other people are not doing. And that, my friends, is a complete guide to setting up an Instagram, to getting it sorted, setting up a G's Instagram, having some help with your pictures. Boys, remember, if you're in the Gentlemen's Club, or if you want to join that, the link is in the description below. You can apply there. You can try and get in. We do a mentorship and Gentlemen's Club run together, just taking guys from the 9 to 5, the grind, and putting them back into a life of adventure, giving them stuff to do, cool meetups, guys to network with, online business opportunities, all that sort of stuff. So if you're interested in that, in leveling up your life, if you just feel kind of lost where you are at the moment, you see me living out in Thailand, you want to do a similar thing, you can get in touch through there. I'm very accessible to everyone in that group and I do a call with them every week on Zoom. So if you do want to speak to me, the link is down below. Go and check that out. For the rest of you, I hope that helps your Instagram. I hope that really helps you improve your Instagram and you can start networking. If you want to check out my Instagram and really dissect it and copy, you're more than welcome to copy the pictures that I do. Go and check them out. It's Jack Hop Fitness. Go and check out my profile. Copy the structure that I use. It's been very successful for me. Boys, that is all for today. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.